Hey everyone, Bob Gimlin is alive. I'm Jason Emmett. Welcome to Kind of Creepy. And that guy over there on that screen, well, he's not on that screen. He's on, I don't know what screen. It's so weird to try to point to stuff in here. I got it wrong like 6 times. That's Twisted Kid
And I'm Twisted Kid Matt.
like I couldn't figure out which way to point. I just point both ways. I'll get it. And that's the wrong hand.
Got that weird scarecrow thing happening.
It's so weird to try to do that. You always try to point at stuff and realize, like, no, that seems right while I'm looking at the screen, but I'm not even close to what I'm trying to point. Bob Gimlin is alive as of today, so yay! Leave us alone.
We didn't look it up, but
Ozzy's dead.
We could.
Bob Gimlin is alive.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Ozzy.
Yeah, that's a bummer. We had a kind of a rough week with just like lots of people. Malcolm Jamal Warner passing away.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan and Ozzy Osbourne and Chuck. Is it Chuck Mangione or whatever?
Yeah, Chuck Mangione.
Which it's so funny because I sent that to you guys in one. I think it was Casey. It was like I actually thought for a long time he was just a character.
That was me. That was me.
Oh, was that you? I thought he
was only a character on King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, and I'm like, no, but I think that's what helped make him really made him really famous. But no, that real famous that's been around for a long time.
Yeah, I tried to explain who he was to Connie by saying he was on King of the Hill. He lived in the toilet paper display of the grocery store. She's like,
screw it.
What?
Like,
she's like, I don't know. I don't think I've seen that.
He's a like French horn player, real famous for it. So
yeah, played like cornet or something,
trumpet,
some kind of trumpet. He was
a
jazz guy.
Yeah, I mean, he played. Well, cornet's what I played. He played that. He played. I want to say, and somebody's going to correct me on this too. I think he played French horn as well. I think he played a couple of different things, but he was known for the trumpet.
Lots of brass instruments.
And yeah, we lost the Prince of Darkness. Yeah, which it's very sad. It's rough. I think that he passed,
coming, but that doesn't make it any easier.
How fast he passed away was a shock.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my brother about it yesterday, and he's like, I have a feeling they knew, like he and his family kind of knew that it was coming a little faster, and that's why they did some of the things they did recently. And I'm like, maybe. I mean, it's he had joked many times in the past that he can't believe he's still alive anyway. So I mean, 76.
The amount of damage that man did to himself.
Right.
Like it is surprising. It's like him and Keith Richards and.
Well, I have a theory about that. Keith Richards, I always joke about it. I'm like, do you think there comes a what? Do you think there comes a point where
I shouldn't have said that, given our history with saying people's names and.
Oh, dude,
I'm so sorry if that's real. If that really happens,
we won't be friends anymore. If you.
Yeah, this may be the last time we film if that happens.
So. No, I have this theory where it's like, I think if you do all the drugs at some point, if you live, you actually just preserve yourself. So it's like, that's what happened to Keith Richards and Ozzy. I think at some point it's like, you have to make it through a certain part because you're chancing it, man. You could off yourself real fast.
Yeah. Some of it involves snorting ants and, drinking pee.
So story goes.
Peeing on the Alamo, biting the head off a bat.
Did you hear? We are way off subject. Did you hear that the Alamo bought?
Yes.
Yeah, they bought one of Pee-wee's bikes from the movie. That's fantastic. I love that.
And the best part is it'll be on display in the basement. I love that. It's so good.
To me, that's just a brilliant and what a touching kind of tribute.
And I told Connie,
and finally makes me want to go see the Alamo. Right?
That's the only reason I want to go is to see the bike.
I want to see Pee-wee's bike, and I'm sure it's going to get real obnoxious there with a lot of people going, "The stars at night are big
and bright in the heart of Texas."
But they'll probably love it too, so it's really cool. We have a show for you this week. I don't know what
it's not about
Matt
Ozzy or Pee-wee.
He said at some point he was going to give me an assignment. He never did, so I don't know if that's what I'm watching.
Kind of. It's related to the assignment, and what my clip is going to be a setup to a future episode is what it's going to end up being.
All right.
So, we'll actually do that one second. So we'll go with your video first, and then we'll mine, and then go into that.
I also want to say that I actually was out visiting Matt recently. We had a lot of fun out there, and I got to meet some people. I got to meet Tapeworm Terry, which is really cool.
You met two Terrys actually that I know.
I did meet two Terrys, and that's also my dad's name. It's really weird how that
There's a
works
lot of
out.
Terrys in Jay's life now.
But I got to meet Tapeworm Terry. He's been a long time fan of a lot of our shows and has interacted a lot. And he was a really cool dude. And I would love to get out there sometime. And next time I come out there, we'll have to go out to dinner or something. So that'd be a lot of fun. But Matt's known Terry a lot longer.
Yeah,
than, a lot. Like
our
most
moms are sisters. So yeah.
His
Weird
whole
way to
life.
say we're cousins, but you know.
But I had a really good time out there, and if you guys watch my other show, which is Rewind Toys, there'll be an episode going out soon with some of the toy stores and stuff we got.
I'm probably in the background a lot, so
sometimes I walk right in front of the camera, as a matter of fact. So, but it was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed myself out there. And I did learn that Matt lives about, I don't know,
I don't know what
2-3 miles from about 5 haunted fucking barns. Like every barn we passed, I looked at my wife as we're driving through. I was like, "Oh my god, there's like they're not really. They're just old, dilapidated, spooky ass barns. Like there's one every 5 feet, man."
Yeah, we lovingly call them the murder sheds.
Yeah, that's what they
look like. Someone's definitely been either murdered or disposed of in one of them. So
I told Matt he's slacking on the show. I said, "Why aren't you out there at night with some ghost hunting shit, just sitting in a barn and get some material?" That being said, I can't wait. I do not. We haven't seen it, but we know, weird as it is, how weird is it that they happen to talk about that? So the Corridor Crew, which is a really good, these guys are special effects artists, and they sometimes do debunk videos just for fun. They just did it. Now you can't, it's on their pay side. They have a lot of free stuff. They just did a debunk video, and I'll be damned if they didn't bring up the girl with the cows.
Yep.
The one that Matt
from our last episode
feels is legit, and I feel like it's completely not. Now, they apparently debunk it. I will say a couple of things. They've debunked the other or they've done debunk videos on other things, but to me, they're not full debunk videos. They just explain how it could have been done and what they think it was.
Yeah.
Which they're special effects artists, so that's, it's kind of cool that they do that. But it's so weird that we did a video and then about 2 weeks later they looked at the same video to try to debunk it. That being said, my video this week is harder to debunk because it's not a new one. So this comes from a time before the AI craze and all of that stuff is out there. So, and when things at home weren't as, like, you could have still done it, because I think my video takes place on 12/8 of 2013, and it's security camera footage. And it's not that you couldn't have done it at home, but that jump in the last 5 years, actually the jump in the last 2 years in AI has been insane. And I think we can all agree, as spooky as it might be, in another 2 years, you will not be able to tell AI anymore. It's going to get there.
I kind of want to have a full episode discussion about AI in the paranormal world with you at some point in time, because
it's going to make things really difficult.
It's already making it difficult. And not only is it difficult, it's making it difficult to find videos to bring to this show that don't involve AI. And
I have
not clearly. Like,
I have watched some of the bigger channels.
Series for some reason of Bigfoot as a cop pulling people over with another, like, his partner is somebody with Down syndrome, and it's all AI generated, and it makes zero sense to me. Exactly. I literally searched Bigfoot videos this morning because I wanted to bring a Bigfoot video this time, and I did. But just search Bigfoot videos, and 90% of it is these weird AI generated videos.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, I watch some of the bigger paranormal channels. I've seen videos on them. I'm like, why did you post that? Clearly that is AI. Like, clearly that is AI. And that, for some reason they put it on there. And I'm like, I wouldn't. But that being said, it's going to get harder and harder. The video I brought this week is an older clip, though. And I know it's an older clip. It's been around for a while. And that's kind of where I think I'll pull a lot of my stuff from, is just stuff that I know that has existed for a while that I kind of just want to talk about. This one to me is really interesting. I'm going to bring up a couple of things before it plays. The first is there are some camera static glitching things, and it could be. What I want to point out about it is it's a pattern, which makes it more believable to me. In other words, these are older security cameras, 2013. So it's very common to see this exact sort of thing. And it's one of those things where you'll see it kind of go up the screen and a few seconds will go by and you'll
It
go up the
was
screen.
probably recording to an actual tape.
Yeah, well,
at some point in time.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could have been VHS.
So it's just like
Absolutely.
a tracking issue.
So
Yeah.
when you see that, it's not really, it doesn't have, it's not like you see that and that's when the thing appears. No, it'll happen way before and kind of as. So it's not like that's the spot. But there's a real simple one. It's not a long one. I think it's a little over a minute in length. We are watching security camera footage. Again, I think it's from 12/8 of 2013. Let's go ahead and roll it and see what you think.
All right. Okay.
All right. So again, we see the timestamp running up top. And this isn't going to be hard to see. It's not going to be hard when it appears. You're going to see it almost instantly. See, that's kind of static right there. You'll see that throughout this entire video that it'll look exactly like that.
And I haven't watched this yet, so
what's really cool is, it's fully shape. It's walking. Like we see movement that makes sense for.
Okay. I was like, where am I supposed to be looking? Then it became pretty obvious where to look.
Yeah. I mean, it's walking. Like it walks and then it just sort of stops, which why, I don't know. Then it starts walking again.
That is weird.
And then it sort of disappears.
Now, already. Yep, there you go. Okay, I didn't know it was going to loop, but I'm glad it does. One of the things that I'm thinking of with this is, given the time period that this was supposedly filmed, and let me see if I can actually turn off our watermark so you can see the actual date on there.
Yeah, it has the date stamp and time signature, everything.
There you go. So, yeah, December 8th, 2013, or August 12th. One of the two. Given the fact that there's no snow, it's a good possibility it's the other way around.
Well, we don't know where it's at either.
True. But yeah, given the time that it was filmed, like the era, I don't know if this is motion activated or if it's just a continuous recording that they have to restart every night, or just goes on a loop after, whatever. Because it's filming way before this apparition walks up.
Correct.
So somebody may have reviewed that, but I don't know if it would, like, it had to have kicked on to detect motion before that started walking up. If it is motion activated, but my guess is it was probably not motion activated. It was just on a loop and someone happened to catch this on review.
I think so. There's actually quite a bit before of just this that I sort of trimmed down. So like no motion and it's still recording.
Yeah.
I'll bring up a couple of things. The first thing is if this is fake, what they would have had to have almost definitely had to have done was filmed the fake part from the same exact camera, then taken it in and just dropped. I don't know if it's even possible like that, but done some masking and then opacity drop because of the angle. In other words, you're not the person, whatever the ghost that's walking towards us is at the correct angle that it should be from where this camera is positioned, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if they fake this, they didn't just take a green screen thing and slap it in, and it's at the proper angle. So they would have almost had to have had a person walk this same path, mask it, drop the opacity, and then add it in.
Yeah.
The other thing that this is an older camera, we are zoomed in, it's pixelated. But if you watch the pixels around the thing, that almost makes it harder to fake as well, because again, the pixels are moving where the pixels need to move, if that makes sense. The third thing that I will bring up is, actually two more things. When it gets close to up front and it stops for a second, it leans a little to one side, and then it dissipates like as it walks into the lit area. If you notice, it doesn't just vanish completely. It like dissipates. Watch.
Yeah.
So it'll stop here, and you'll see it kind of lean to the side a little bit there, and then back, and then it starts. And when it walks, its path changes a little. Like it's not perfectly straight. It goes like a, and then it sort of right there just sort of dissipates.
Yeah. Now this like white area, I wish I could draw on the screen to show you right now, but this white area, it's almost like a weird little shape. Do we happen to know what that is on the porch? Because
like on the ground?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's walking up a set of stairs on the side of the porch. Because
I don't know.
Yeah, that's like little lines. Like one's kind of going at a downward angle, and then
the like zigzaggy line I thought was just like a crack or something that you'll see in concrete sometimes.
Oh yeah, that like they use some kind of filler to fill it in.
That's what it looks like to me.
That makes sense.
Since it's like a night vision camera, it would show up a little. It would
stand out. Yeah. The reason I bring it up because I was like, if that's like a chair or something, like something that's like laying down on its side maybe, and it's walking.
Yeah, no, I think it's just like a crack. Yeah. Watch again. You're going to see a small bend to the side. There's the bend, almost like it's looking, and then its path wiggles a little, like somebody walking, and then it slowly dissipates right there. It doesn't just vanish. It takes a second. It's really weird to me. And this is one of those things where you go back and you watch, and it's not like these guys are pumping out, look at all these ghost videos. No, it's like, look, we caught this weird thing on our security camera. What is this? You know?
Yeah.
And I know about all sorts of things. I know about digital glitches. I understand that you can get digital shadowing behind, but there's no person here for that to happen off of. So if this was done digitally, you could get like a digital echo, but it's weird for this length of time and with nobody there. But yeah, this is one that I've seen many times, and I'm like, that's, if I saw that in my security footage, I'd be like,
okay, right, I guess I'm moving. One thing I will say to kind of like, and to me this is fairly convincing, but just want to acknowledge, a different type of glitch. If this is actually recorded to tape, recording over the same tape can leave behind, I think you called them like artifacts. It can leave behind a little bit of something like that, but it would be on every video that came out of that. And at a certain point, you just replace the tape. That goes away. But at the time, in 2013, VHS, I believe, was still kind of around. It was making its way out. So like just getting blank ones to put in there was probably a lot harder. And that's, kind of when the switch to digital was being made. I think around that time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of your security systems and stuff were still using tape because digital stuff was a little bit. You had to
probably a lot more.
You had to have the hard drive and the stuff to store it, and it was a little more expensive back then. So I don't know. That could be.
Yeah.
I just the if you watch down where the legs would be, you can see the movement like somebody walking. They're going back and forth. You see a gait. You see like the head and the shoulders moving. It's just very. I think when I brought the one from Gettysburg, again, it's the same kind of feeling to me. It's like we're not seeing too much, but you can definitely make out what looks like the shape of a person.
Yeah.
And this is a very classic sort of ghost thing to me. And these are what I, again, call echoes. And these are probably the most believable form of ghosts to me, hauntings to me, is an echo. Energy that's just trapped, that isn't necessarily interactive, that isn't, you're seeing something that from the past that's just sort of still there, captured for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I want to watch this one more time, and then we're going to, unless I see what I, for a split second, thought I saw, but I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about it, and then we'll move on to your video. But yeah, this was just, I don't know, it's an older clip that I've seen several times, and it's always been kind of like, this one's just really weird to me. So I want to watch right as it gets close, before it disappears.
Okay.
It's probably just a thing on the screen itself and not what. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know what you were looking for, so.
I saw it looked like a little flashing, glowing, almost like eyes for a second. I'm like, well, that's there. I'm going to call bullshit, but it's not there.
Yeah.
I think it was a real quick I saw as I turned my head kind of flash on the screen. So
Gotcha.
I don't know, guys. You can always, of course, give us your thoughts, but this one has always been one of those that's stuck out to me. There are certain videos that to me just sort of stick out, and photos from the past, things like that. And moving forward, that's what we're going to have. I mean, it's going to be harder and harder to get legitimate evidence. So
Yeah.
going back to this older stuff is, I mean, we're going to have to see the footage that somebody goes out and actually films before it's altered in any way. Like
Or
they're going
even
to have
uploaded. Show it
here it
on
is,
your phone.
unplugged it, hitting play.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. So
connected to a monitor of some kind so we can see it larger, but that's the only way we see it. So
it's going to get harder.
Yeah.
I mean, photographic evidence has already been something that over the years people are like, yeah, I don't buy it anymore because of Photoshop and stuff. So
yeah.
And even in the early days, there were ways to fake it, and people did. So,
oh yeah.
All right, Matt.
We'll have to talk about ghost photography at some point in time.
Matt brought us a cryptid. Shocking, guys.
But this is a little different, and you'll see why. I hope, at least. So, I've alluded to this in the past, but we played one of the videos from this person in the past, and like I said, I want to cover this person's videos in a full episode at some point in time, but and I haven't shown Jay this, but this one was actually submitted by my brother. Again, my brother Jacob, aka Gaming Squatch. I screwed that up. He sends me a lot of clips. Another unofficial member of the Kinda Creepy family here. But he sent me this, and he specifically said that he wanted to hear our thoughts on it, specifically debate it. So
because we're masters at debating.
So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I specifically haven't told him any of my thoughts on this because I want him to hear them on the show. But this clip we're about to go into.
He has told me all his thoughts on God.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's a weird reference. Tell me,
Dishwalla?
It was a Dishwalla reference. There's a bunch of people at home right now.
To see her.
What? It's a band, 90s Dishwalla.
Yeah.
Well, man,
Counting Blue Cars, I believe is the name of the song.
That's the name of the song.
Yep.
We count only blue cars. Yep.
So yeah, in the past we've played one of this guy's videos. I didn't realize it at the time that it was this particular person. And I won't say the name of the person just yet. I'll tell Jay, but I want to play this clip, and I want your thoughts on this, and I will give mine.
If you played the Dishwalla video right now, I would cry. I would laugh. So
and cut to that.
Welcome to Dishwalla Cast.
What would be the odds that I had it pulled up ready to go too? Just like, oh, dude, I was actually.
All right. So what's our actual video?
This video it's kind of short, but it is allegedly a game warden walking past a trail cam, and then something walks up behind him shortly after as if he's being followed. So
interesting.
Yeah. 10:26 p.m.
Well, at least he got a gun.
And he's got some high vis on there, so he's reflective. So yeah, blur his face out for, reasons.
For reasons.
Yeah.
And that reason is you.
Hoobastank?
This is the 90s.
Dishwalla and Hoobastank. And now here's what he's being followed by.
Interesting.
3 minutes later, followed. Okay. So if you can't see it, you're blind. But
you have problems, go to the eye doctor immediately. Yeah, because it's I have a few questions to start with.
Okay. I'll see if I can answer them.
Is there a video that is not cut?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's my first problem. Why are we getting
3 minutes later
starting at this point and then it ends before it even makes it out of the frame? Why are we not seeing, there might be out there, and if there is, I would like to know if there's a full video where we see it come 3 minutes later,
Yep.
and it makes it all the way through the frame.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, are you wanting me to say whether I think this is real, legit or not?
Was that all your questions at that point? Maybe.
I mean,
I'm sure. Well,
I have
you can
things
ask more
to
questions
point
too,
out.
but I do too. So yeah, go ahead and tell me what you
This
think.
does not feel real to me at all.
Agreed. I
That face
100%
looks fake.
agree that this is fake.
The face looks way too fake.
Yep.
It's not. There's no movement. It's creeping up on the camera, like they know it's there.
Looking directly at it. Yep.
The way its movements are very stiff. There's no fluidity.
It also appears to be slowed down a little bit too.
Also,
Like they just
not for nothing, man. This is supposed to be a game warden.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is strapped like freaking Rambo going out to, or I'm sorry, not Rambo, like Dutch going out to fight the Predator or something. Yeah. Why does he have a shotgun at the ready
with a flashlight on it? Yeah,
and I could see him walking with a gun, probably over his shoulder with a strap.
Yeah, and
also probably wouldn't have a pistol strapped to his leg. That's not. I've never seen game wardens strapped like that. This thing though moves so stiff and mechanical, like it does not look like an actual. It looks like someone wearing a bulky suit, and the arms aren't very long. Just gonna state that.
Yep.
But the face is way too like it looks like it's almost covered. It almost looks like it's an over furry costume with a black face.
Yep.
And it just doesn't. There's no movement. We don't see any blinking.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know a little bit. I know a little bit about this that I have not told Jay yet. So, just for the record.
What's going on the shoulder? There's like something on the left shoulder because it would be the cone like shaped head, except there's a big bulky thing on the shoulder that doesn't make any sense either.
And I have a theory about that too.
Yeah, no, this feels definitely like somebody created the video for fun and put it up. I don't like the fact that I can't see the whole video and this thing moves way too. Like, there's the camera.
Yep.
Okay, Bob.
I see the
creep
camera
up on the camera.
Go ahead. Is this Bob?
Do it now. More menacing.
Yeah. Growl a little bit. Yeah.
Now lift up the arms. Very short arms.
Do this. Like, hold them close like a T-Rex.
Yeah. It seems like crap to me, but yeah. This is my first time ever seeing this. I know nothing about this video.
Okay.
Just want to be very clear.
So now I will reveal what I know of this.
That's me.
Or let me rephrase that. No, what a
You're
twist,
right,
though. Oh my God, if I did that. What I know of this is the person who posted this is kind of known to. He posts a lot of Bigfoot videos, I'll say. I don't want to outright say that they're fake, but there's an odd amount of Bigfoot videos that look very similar to each other coming out from this same person, as if this person owns one suit that appears in several videos. And what?
And an airsoft rifle.
Right. So I mean, and that's the thing, they could be blurring their face because it's actually them. And I don't know what this person looks like, but they are kind of in the Bigfoot investigation community considered to be a hoaxer. So my opinion of this, and this is something that I told my brother before he sent me this, I never said the name of the person to him. But I said there is somebody in the Bigfoot community that when I see their videos, I almost always discount them as being fake. Just because I've seen them before and gone, well, I've seen that exact Bigfoot before, and as we've discussed in the past, there's like a range of what they appear to look like.
There's another problem I have with this.
Go for it.
Why for Bigfoot?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm going to start at the beginning here. This right here, there's nothing wrong with the shot. This is a close-up shot.
Yeah.
We wouldn't need to zoom in at all. Why do they zoom in?
I hadn't noticed, but Let's.
We're about to go way
Okay.
closer. Look at the tree to the left and watch how
Okay.
close we get, but only for the Bigfoot shot,
Yeah.
right? Because
Okay.
that was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, this camera is not in the same position. It is. They've just way
Oh,
zoomed in,
damn. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't noticed that.
way pulled in. Why?
That is zoomed
Why?
way in.
Why do they not
It
want to
makes
see?
it look
Why do they
bigger.
not want us to see the full Bigfoot?
Okay.
Because it's not going to look big. Because we can size it compared to.
Yep.
Oh, it's not very tall either. You can see where his
Yeah.
head is to the notch in the tree there, and the
Go into
Bigfoot's
this.
is. It's Sorry, I did no way. This video would never convince me. If this was the kind of stuff I was seeing, I'd be like, nah.
And I want to point something else out too. Once the Bigfoot walks up, air quotes Bigfoot. Once the guy in the Bigfoot costume walks up,
It's actually shorter, almost as shorter than the guy.
It cuts.
Yeah,
at a very specific
and that's
point.
why do we not get to see?
And I'll tell you
the
why.
full video?
Because he's turning the camera off. He couldn't just walk away from it and then go back to it and turn it off later. I think the dude is that. I think it's one dude who's walking up and going and turn the camera off. Now let's go.
Look where his head is. Hold on. Look where his head is compared to that notch in the tree.
If it's not the same guy, first off,
it's not like we're getting if this camera was positioned where this camera is positioned and doesn't move, and the Bigfoot is, close to 7 feet tall, its head would be out of the frame.
Yeah,
but it's not.
It's almost perfectly centered,
which is saying
more centered the closer it gets.
Thing is the same height or shorter, but it's about the same height as the dude. Look,
and that goes to my theory that it's the same person. That this guy walks off camera 3 minutes later, which, by the way, you can put any timestamp on there.
Timestamp's just added on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not a running
He could have been
timer.
like, it's only 3 minutes later, but it could be a whole hour later because the dude had to get in the costume.
This could
just get all pumped up, like, right.
This could be 9 p.m.
Make Bigfoot moves,
He's saying 10:29. This could be 9 o'clock. This could be 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We don't know. That's just text you out at the bottom of a screen. There's no
full on.
There's no timestamp
right there
going on there. How does he know this was 10:29? How does he know what time the Bigfoot followed him through?
Yep.
I just don't buy it. It just seems like fake to me. Like, and I don't even feel like it's a good fake. It just feels bad.
Correct. Now, you are correct. I don't want to say their name necessarily, but we
don't have to. We could go. You want to go?
Like I said, in the one where we talk about this person specifically, I do want to actually talk about that. I want to say their name in that one, because I don't really want to give them, any credence and and all that. But this is a fairly recent video that they have put out. I have seen many others from this person, not realizing it, and like they pop up in compilations all the time because for whatever reason, I think people use them as filler content. And as terrible as that sounds, I think that there is something like, oh, I got to have a 15-minute video. I'll just put one more of this person's videos in there, and just like, ooh, what do you think? You decide.
Well, we put it on our show.
I was not. And I didn't do it as filler. I genuinely want to point out that this is what we are up against.
We want you to look at it and give us your thoughts, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm being 100% serious. I've never seen this. There was no discussion between Matt and I beforehand. All I knew is that Matt had something he wanted me to watch to give his thoughts on.
Yep.
I didn't even know it was Bigfoot, to be completely honest. And I saw this, and I'm saying I don't know what videos series these comes from. I would be really interested.
We'll talk about it off air, but I genuinely. So okay, let's pull the curtain back a little bit. I should hope to God
some of their stuff looks better than this.
I'll just cut to my full face. Not really. So, like I said, I'll go into what I was going to do for this episode, but I think I want to turn it into a full episode. I was going to assign Jay a task, knowing nothing about this, but I'm kind of glad we're doing it this way. So now that you've seen this, I want to go onto this person's YouTube page and I want to find 3 clips that all use the same suit because they exist. And it won't be hard to find them.
Okay.
Now, I mentioned having played one of their videos in the past without realizing it. If you recall, it was one of the early episodes. There was one where there's an alleged Sasquatch in the woods, and there's like police tape, like the crime scene tape. Yeah, that video
real famous one.
where the guy, it's seen picking up a tree and then dropping it and breaking it and everything. I believe that's the same guy that posted that video.
So is it his clip, or is he just putting other people's clips out there?
That's the thing. I am almost 100% convinced that it is his clip.
So that one was a little more compelling, but in all fairness, like we kind of bought that it could be genuine, but we don't have any close-ups of the Sasquatch in that video. There's nothing. It's at a very far distance. I think we pointed it out that throwing some of those trees around and stuff would be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'd have to go back and look at some point to see what size the tree was actually thrown.
And
we've gotten to the point now on this show.
Somebody pointed out in the comments on that video that the video looked like it was slowed down, like a lot. Not unlike this one, because we've gotten to like.
We'll do this when we hit like our 1 year, which is kind of coming up. Mm-hmm. We'll do. Surprising. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, we got like 3 months or something like that. I think it'd be really fun to take a couple of the older videos and look at them now, because I've really changed the way I look at things, especially like Sasquatch now. If I don't see a certain gait, a certain styles of movement, there are features now that if I don't see them, I'm already questioning things.
And speaking of that,
this didn't hit any of those.
The head, it's almost like just
bulbous looking.
Yeah, it's just round. There's no definition to
that
it.
Mask reminds me of watching old movies. I think there was a like I Dream of Jeannie episode or something where a guy was running around in a fake gorilla suit, and like it's clearly plastic, and you see actual human eyes and stuff behind it. Like that's what that looks like to me. That's how bad that looks.
Yeah.
And what if we do it at night with a black and white camera? Then maybe it won't show, because it doesn't show any features.
It's grainy as hell. It's zoomed in. It's slowed down, and the eye shine. Like you can see kind of a mouth, kind of.
Yeah, that doesn't move. There's no blinking.
There's some.
I'm going to point out one thing. Okay, watch.
You want me to pause
for a second? No.
Okay.
The mosaic will drop off his face enough that you can make features.
Mm-hmm.
Now you won't see much, but boom. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Eye shine, which is weird because humans don't
have eye shine. Yeah. So that guy's actually the Bigfoot.
But that being said, we can make out some features on his face, even with the mosaic. Like when it drops a little, we can see clearly. We can't see any features on this thing at all.
I'm gonna look something else up while we're doing
I don't.
this.
I don't buy it. I call BS on this. And if somebody can come in and prove me 100% wrong, cool. No.
Replicate.
I am very much. I'll eat crow. Like if somebody comes and says, "Nope, we proved this. We backed it up."
Interesting.
I go, shit. I was 100% wrong, man. But I don't think that's gonna happen. This one, I call BS. And it's hard because when you want legitimate stuff, and there's so many people faking it for reasons that are just unknown to me. I guess these days it makes more sense because they can get clicks on their videos, but I don't get it. Like Bob Hieronymus, who I do not believe at all. It's like, why, dude? Because you're trying to get fame? Like,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I just did some research here. I just wanted to look something up. Okay. The eye shine thing. This kind of debunks any eye shine in anything, honestly. Because you were saying there's eye shine. Or is that guy wearing glasses? Either way, there's something reflecting. Now, night vision cameras are usually using infrared light to film in low light, visibility situations. I just looked up, can contact lenses replicate eye shine? That search said no, they can't. However, when I said, can contacts replicate eye shine with infrared light? I not just because this is the way Google functions now. The first thing that comes up is an AI overview.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah, and it says, yes, recent advancements in contact lens technology allow for the replication of eye shine using infrared light.
So you're wondering if he put him in for the...
He has potentially contacts that will
so to
reflect
me, it would almost
eye
make
shine.
sense if he put them in and filmed the Sasquatch scene first, took that costume off, and then did the other and just didn't take the contacts out. Very possible. Yeah. Very, very possible. I don't know. Yeah, not buying it.
Apparently, there's also contacts that let you see infrared light.
Oh, that's cool. I want those.
Yeah. Lots of videos of those exact same things happening. So, are infrared contact lenses real? Yeah, they are real. That's interesting. So, but yeah, so there is a possibility that this person is, and I'm trying so hard not to say their actual name.
You want to even
their screen name? Do what?
Convince me they need to release the full video, no zooms.
Yeah.
I need no like. Why is there a mosaic over this guy's face?
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah.
He's not. I don't know. No.
Yeah. He's either a game warden or a poacher, but according to the video, he's supposed to be a game warden. Let me actually see if I can pull up to the actual channel, and hopefully nothing just starts auto playing. And the best part, their YouTube description says, no AI, no camera tricks, all clips recorded in the wilderness by real outdoorsmen.
Sure.
So, yeah. The video reveals Warden was followed by Upright Beast 9 days ago. And the thing that's irritating me is it's got currently 3.6 thousand views in 9 days.
Does, but ready?
Yeah.
This is how it comes in.
Mm-hmm.
It's just no.
He was starting to play on that. So, but yeah.
All right.
That's my clip.
I think what you should do is test me over the next, like maybe next episode. Bring a couple of clips you think are legit and a couple from these guys that you don't, but don't tell me what they are, and see if I can call out the ones I think are BS.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah.
I think that's them. No, that one doesn't feel like them. That feels like them.
Okay.
So we'll see. Maybe 6 videos and 3 good, or 3 that are them or 3 in art, and see if I can call them out. That might be fun. So maybe we'll do something.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah. Throw all in there and just play.
Everyone watching this, definitely tell us in the comments if you think that is legit, if you feel like we do, or if you think, no, I feel like that was real. And if you do, please tell us why, because I need to know. Because I saw that video and just started calling shit out, like, well, there's this and there's this and there's I have a problem with this, and Matt's over here going, yeah, mm-hmm. All those things. So
everything you're saying is, and we have even discussed how you've said the conical shaped head and
mm-hmm.
there's usually more muscle definition.
Mm-hmm. Longer arms.
To me, that's a depressed Sasquatch walking through the woods. He hasn't been able to make it to a barber in a while. He's not grooming himself very well.
Yeah, that's like the Gary Busey of Sasquatches.
Yeah, same teeth and everything.
I went years back. I went to the Arnold Classics. If you guys don't know what the Arnold Classics are, there was a reason I was there. I'm not a bodybuilder, but it's a big thing for bodybuilders and lifters.
He is ripped as hell, guys.
In Columbus, we were actually there because they were doing some MMA fights there, and we knew some of the fighters. But that being said, I never laughed so hard. I'm walking around the floor of the Arnold Classics, right? And there's all these just jacked up, buff, little teeny legs, but big. And all of them, every guy, me and our buddy Stu are cracking up because every dude's walking through the place like this. And that's how it's like that. Whoever was in that suit felt like I have to look bulkier.
Look how much bigger I look just by doing
arms and chest. Right. And that's what
huge, guys. I'm swole as hell.
That's what that felt like. Whoever was in that suit was like, I have to look more imposing and bigger, so I'll walk like this. And I'm like, yeah, but it seems.
I would guess that Sasquatch is probably one of the more chill things in the woods until you piss it off.
Well, not the
So
bodybuilding one.
it's probably just like, yeah. He's like, man,
Do you even lift, bro?
He's like, come on, bro. Let's go do a little squatch workout outside.
Dude,
Let's go lift up some trees and
lean
throw them.
elk protein right here.
Elk protein.
It's like, do you even lift, bro? I'm strictly nuts, salmon. Like, that's all I'd eat for the last 3 weeks.
The occasional berries, got to get your fiber in.
Berries, too much sugar.
Oh, God. Got to keep your glucose levels down and your testosterone up, bro.
You know who we should ask? Bob Gimlin, because he is alive and he would know if that's Sasquatch or not.
So, Googling that, because it's been a rough death week lately.
While Matt is Googling
yeah.
I want to tell all you guys.
Hey, Bob Gimlin. I should just save this as a favorite so I don't have to search it each time.
Let's
just do that.
As of today, which is the 27th of July, when we recorded this, as of July 27th, 2025.
It's not coming up for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Age, 93 years. His birthday's coming up, October 18th. We'll do a happy birthday Bob Gimlin episode.
That would be cool, yeah.
It'll probably be the episode right before our anniversary episode, which is Halloween. So, yeah, we'll do that.
That's cool.
But yeah, it appears he is currently still alive.
So,
yeah.
That being said, guys, you can, if you have clips or thoughts or any of that stuff, let us know. You can go to our Facebook and message us there. That's a perfectly legit way to do it, is to message us over there or send us a direct message or a link or a clip of the video. You can email us. You can always email us. KindaCreepyShow@gmail.com. We don't really get a lot as far as the emails go. Most people message us. But you can definitely do those things and let us know if you have a creepy clip or something you would like us to share on the show. But leave comments down below, because that's where we want to know things. We want to know if you think this is legit or if you think this is crap or whatever. But tell us why you think it's legit or crap. Don't just say that. Please like and share this video. All of that helps grow the channel a little bit. More than people I think. If you hit the like button, it shows the algorithm, hey, I'm interested in this stuff, and it kind of lets them YouTube know that, hey, these paranormal videos or these kind of cryptid videos are fun. So let us know, and of course hit the subscribe button if you have.
We've actually gotten a few more subscribers in the past few days, so shout out to everybody who's been subscribing.
What's up?
Yeah, let us know what you think. Leave comments down below.
And if there's any kind of specialized video you think we should do, like, why don't you guys focus on this? Like, tell us. We would probably love to do that. We just like doing this stuff. It's just fun for us, and we like watching these videos. And it's weird. Like I said, before we started this show, in the last year, my opinions on things have changed. I used to be like, oh, I'm a ghost video guy, and those are the ones I believe the most. And now I've gotten to the point where it's like, no, I believe way more cryptid videos than I do haunting videos anymore, because I started to see trends. It's like, why are they all like, some of them are creepy, like the face popping around the wall thing. But why is it once we got one, we got like 100 of them, and then they became unpopular and we don't see them anymore? For a minute, noises of something running up the stairs, that was a thing. And it scared the shit out of me the first time I saw one, but then we saw a bunch and then we didn't see them anymore.
Speaking of which, that's a video that I have in the pipeline that I want to get your opinion on, because
it's just the trends.
Yeah,
we see trends, and occasionally we see something that is just this really creepy troll, and it turns out it's just a skunk. And if Connie wasn't there, none of this was. It's so weird.
Sometimes,
man. It's like,
you need your wife to just go, you guys are idiots. Why did you think this was anything other than a skunk?
Clearly it's a skunk. And once I saw a skunk,
it
wasn't just us. Look, we pulled that clip because all kinds of people thought it. So that's one of the things we like to do here. When we find something out, we tell you. Again, the ghost cow chick video. It's not the ghost of the cow.
I may pay to watch that one just because I really want to see it. Yeah. I may have to do that.
I think it's like $7 a month or $4 a month or something. I thought about it too. Plus they're cool dudes. Yeah. The Corridor Crew, they're special effects guys. Their channel is not about debunking. Every once in a while they'll do like UFO videos or something, and they'll tell.
Yeah, they just did a UFO debunk one recently that I'm glad I didn't bring it to the show, but there's been these like orb videos that have been going around, and they showed how that was done. So.
or how it could be done.
It could be done. Yeah.
Just because they say it could be done this way doesn't mean it was done that way. But there have been a few where I'm like, clearly they are correct, though. So, all right, guys, we thank each and every one of you. Like I said, drop us comments down below. Hit us up. Let us know what you'd like to see. Please come back next time when God knows what weird thing we're going to be talking about. Someday we'll play the turkeys for you guys again, and you'll know what we're talking about. We're not trying it anytime soon. If you guys have a second, if you're into vintage toys, you can check out my other. There's a little self-promotion here, but I'm at the Rewind Toys on Instagram, and then Rewind Toys over on YouTube if you're into vintage toy stuff. And we're still trying to get Matt. We might be doing his own show. We're talking to him.
I clearly have a little collection,
a little obsession. His is more like weird and goofy and off the wall stuff, which is kind of fun too. So
there's some of it that absolutely
is off the wall. Literally,
it's literally in the wall.
Off the wall.
Yeah,
what we're talking.
And side note, Jay, you saw what's in our bathroom on the back of the door, the skeleton mermaid.
It's a weird thing to say, but yes, I did.
Yeah, that is getting a full makeover as of today.
What's in my bath?
Yeah, what's in the bathroom? So,
you guys are redoing the bathroom.
Yeah, well, just that one thing. So we have like a smaller than life size skeleton, but it's a mermaid skeleton.
Mermaid skeleton.
I played a video before we got on this morning for Connie, and she literally was like, "Okay, I'm actually going to pay attention to this video." It was an instructional video on how to corpse, props to make it look like it's got rotting skin. So
yeah,
she's
I might have watched the same video a while back, or one very similar.
This is one that came out the past couple of days, I think. So
yeah, I probably saw somebody else do a similar one a while back. I like watching like crafty shit sometimes, weird stuff. But, last thing before we end this video, I want to let everybody know, if you've been following these videos, this might make sense to you. Matt and Connie were kind enough that my wife and I did not sleep in the creepy doll room. So
they definitely saw it. But yeah, they didn't sleep.
We saw it, but we joked. I joked on one of the videos that
like, you're not putting us in there, and I'm like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't put us in.
We didn't. We changed it. It was literally last minute. It was just like, nope. Okay.
Which she appreciated. I just slept anyway. I slept well. So.
And Connie did get her doll that I mentioned, and it is
the Blythe doll.
The Blythe doll. She loves it. It's great. So
1313 Mockingbird Lane. You can look them up online. They're a vintage toy and.
I'll put
weird stuff store.
I don't know. Site down here. Yeah. Weird stuff and oddities.
That's
all kinds of toys and things.
And toys. Lots of toys.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys once again. We'll look forward to having you back next week. And until we see you here again, remember,
keep it creepy. This is kind of creepy. Goosebumps rising on my